Hello and welcome back to Korpi. Sorry, it's been a while. I had an issue with my Razor Ripsaw card, and it was just, I've had enough of it, so I ended up getting rid of it and getting a Elgato HD60X. Picture is way more clearer. It's a bit hard to tell if it's not going to be as dark as normal, because it's early in the AM. I probably should have skipped forward a little bit. But for now, we're just going to pick up our sunflower seeds. Get them all loaded up onto the trailer. Actually, maybe easier, we should be able to put them into this trailer. I don't know if it'll work with these ones, it usually does. Haven't done it for a while, so there may have been an update. A little bit simpler than trying to get them all onto the other trailer, and we can just dump them and run. Tip them out and sell it, we'll be good to go. We do have a field to do today, but because it's raining, I figured we'll get this done first, get the eggs done, make sure all the animals and everything's all getting looked after. And then we'll be good to go. There we go. Alright. For me, even though it's darker in the morning right now, the picture looks a ton clearer on the monitor and the computer that we're recording with. Looks just heaps clearer, so these ones aren't full, these two are. I'm just wondering whether we should get ourselves a egg tent sell point, or if we should just keep them going to the main sell point for now. That there, how we going for food? Need food, so on the way back we'll have to get ourselves a pallet. Alrighty, let's head down and get this dropped off. Alrighty, the rain stopped and it's definitely a little bit brighter than the old Ripsaws, so obviously I'm not making any cash from streaming or YouTube, so it was a bit of a $300 investment, but it's worth it. The screen looks much brighter, even on the pass-through TV. Come on, eggs. Oh, go. Get these done. Sunflower seeds done. I think what we might do moving forward is we'll set up somewhere where we can make sunflower oil and things like that. We got to get ourselves some wheat. We'll get ourselves a 5,000 litre pallet. That should be enough to keep them happy. Alright, pallets. I don't know, they've got wheat, but do they have chicken feed? Like, is that something different, or is it cheaper? There's wheat. Chicken feed is the same price, but we'll get that. It might keep them happier, might make more eggs. Who knows? We'll let this fill up and then we'll head back up and sort out the chickens. Here we go. Probably too much, but we'll see. See, when you go to tip it, it says wheat. So you probably should have just bought the wheat. Same price regardless, and it's not, I don't think it'll take, yeah, I didn't think it was going to take the whole lot. What a bummer that is. Oh, well, that trailer can wait there for a minute, and we are going to Get into the big old harvester. Bugger, we're going to need to use that trailer to sell the goods. See, I just bought wheat because for the chickens. It'd be interesting though, how much money we get for 5,000 litres of it compared to how much we paid to buy the food. It might be a cheaper option just to buy the food and sell our crop, especially if it's a good price. Alright, let's get this done. I think we'll try and run this field a little bit wider next time. Make a bit more cash, we'll clear out a few more of these trees, I guess. There's a lot of little trees in there that we might just knock down and not even stress about, and just get the bigger ones and use them for the cash. There is also a oh, I should be taking the straw. There is also a new firewood production point that I wouldn't mind giving a try. I'm not sure how much it is. I have to have a look. But yeah, that could be a little bit of an option. Just plonk that down somewhere, and there's a lot of wood around on these fields, especially some of the fields that are further up that we're looking at. It may be better money than just selling the timbers. Maybe we can work out, like, try and find 2 identical trees, chop one into 6 meter lengths and sell it, chop one into 6 meter lengths and put it into the firewood factory, and see what money we get if there's a difference. Hopefully it's worth it, because it's not a cheap production building. Alright, I might do a bit of a time lapse and knock this thing out. And we'll come back and check this field and the other one to make sure they're all fertilized, and then go from there, I reckon. Right, so just dump the weed on the ground because it's chicken food anyway. Hopefully we can just scoop that back up and throw it in for the chickens. More important to collect this. So this is about, I think it's about 5,000 litres we got so far. We're going to find out, I guess. I know there is an extension you can get for this trail. I think you can make it 8 or 10,000 litres, so we might try that. If it's cheap, we'll get that option done, because obviously running back and forward so much probably isn't the best idea. Like, it's only 6,000 litres anyway. Alright, we'll get this sold off and see if there's any trailers that come up today on sale that would... No. I'd have to look at getting ourselves something a bit more bigger that will hold, that's, I don't know, at least 10,000 litres would be handy. If not, I know you can buy 2, like, these are pretty cheap, you can buy 2 of these and piggyback them. There is a tow hitch down the bottom there, so that'll be a good thing. Make it easy for us. There's a wicked hump there. Seems a lot worse after the rain we just had. I think, I mean, we got that extra money coming from the silage, so I it's not going to be a huge issue for us to buy something bigger. Rather get something that's not front steer. These are good, but they're big. I want to try and get a rear bumper pull. What's that worth? $11,000. 5 ton though, that's the only downside. I don't know if anything's going to be lighter than that. That's 6 ton. $10 wow. Some nice stuff, but it's not really, that's not bad. That holds, I reckon that one will be the go. What's that, 10 ton? Bloody expensive, huh? I think we might go this one. 15,000 litres will be fine for us. This one, if we should sell this trailer off. I don't think it's worth a whole bunch of cash, but I'm not sure if we need it. I suppose it'd be good for like what happened before. We need to get one thing, but we're stuck with 2. If this thing pulls this up the hill, it'll be interesting. Find out very shortly. Is that bump again or the corker? Can't even flatten that out. I don't think the green tractor would be able to pull these both up here, but this isn't going badly. Could be a lot worse. Struggling here. Only got 180 horsepower, so you know, not the biggest beast. Dump this little trailer over here. We still do have that silage to get sorted today, which will be bonus cash. Leave that one there for a minute. Maybe that'd be a perfect spot there for sheds or something, I reckon. Let's get this loaded up and go and clear out this harvester again. Alright, that is the last of it. Deceiving there, looked like we're right on the money, but we weren't. Get this little fella emptied out, then we'll take the trailer down and sell it. There we go, that is all empty. Park this big beast back over here in this little clearing. Get down and get this sold. Be great if we had ourselves a silo. But I don't know, I'll have to have a look at the prices of some. I know there's one that we use regularly, it's about 30 grand. There's one by Omatana, and the other one I can't remember who it's by. I'll have to have a look. It's a really good one as well, they're almost identical. I think they're even the same price, just different colour options. But not too bad really. I mean, we've still got more money now than when we started the day. We got a brand new trailer. We've still got a ton of silage over there, plus this week. So I guess we will have a look to make sure all of our fields are fertilised, and if they are, we'll do the silage. And if they aren't, we will do the fertiliser first. That's more important to keep our crops happy and our money going up. It's not very good money at all. Righty, let's get back up to the farm and we'll see what we've got to go. So looking at this, all of our fields are fully fertilised except for the one over here on the left. So we might get that knocked out quickly. It won't take us too long anyway. I'm thinking maybe while we're waiting, dump a couple of these silages down there. Start clearing this out. Ooh, that was not good. Any money we can make is a bonus. And this has been sitting here for a while now, so we don't have to go rotten. Might have to put it back on the green tractor so it lets us go right up against the edge. This one goes out a little bit faster. Once again, this would be cool. We could have a silo. We just dump it in the silo and start filling it back up again, but unfortunately we don't. I think we get about $5,000 or $7,000 per load of this, so if that's the case, 4 loads and we can get ourselves a silo anyway. Like I said, it's not needed, but if we have the extra cash from silage, it'll be worthwhile spending it on that. Wouldn't mind getting some cattle or some sheep, something small. Get the farm vibe happening a bit. Slow it down, buddy. See how we go here. Have a quick look at silos while we're doing that. Yeah, $7,500, there you go. But these ones for 3,000, 30,000, this one for 30,000, that's 10 million, 5 million. What's gonna suit the area better, really? 5 million, 5,000. I don't know if that's a multi-fruit. Oh yeah, farm silo multi-fruit. Not a bad looking one. I think this one might suit a little bit better, might not stand out as much. It's like, where do we put it that we're not going to need? Like, what happens if we want to turn this into a big field again, you know? Or do we just sort of put it over here where it's semi out of the way? There's not a whole lot we could do over here, really. I think we'll talk about putting in a... I suppose we could always move it if we had to. The land over here isn't as... Oh, that's not bad there. It's just a hard decision because I don't want to take up nice land. We do own this land up through here. I don't know. Maybe we put it just here, seeing as though we've got that bloody pallet. I think if we can clear that pallet out and put that here, that would be probably the perfect spot because it's not really in our way at the moment. So I'd say that's what we'll do. we've got enough cash that we're going to make from the silage to cover the cost of that and still not be broke, so I reckon that's the goal. We'll get up there, we'll load up another one and we'll get you back with you shortly. Alright, so we threw that silo in. We'll go and drop this load over in there, get it out of the way and just test it all out. Fits in rather well. I went for the darker timber stain one instead of the lighter one from Omatana. I don't think we're ever going to need a silo that holds more than 5,000 litres, to be honest. Sorry, 5 million. Right, that works all good. What we might do is jump on that green tractor. Throw down some fertiliser on that field before we forget about it. Because I tend to do that a fair bit. I was hoping that was going to be high enough to sit on that, but it's not. Bit of a bummer, but it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, we've got a lot of trees around here, so that's something we should look at too, is how much that timber firewood one is. I think that's in the shed here, isn't it? Either that, or I know there's a couple little farm style, little tiny sawmills you can get. Might be handy putting one of them in first. Let's have a quick look before I forget about it. So you got flavoured milk ones now. Farm sawmill, that's 10 grand. It does planks and desks. These ones aren't too bad either. These are 20 grand. They can do a fair few different productions all in one. See what else we got for timber. I know we have a sawmill now that makes all the products that used to get from oh, what's it called? The platinum expansion. I think that's rather pricey. You know, I mean, we don't need them items anyway. If it was cheap, it would be fine. 50 grand. So many silos, yeah, 76 grand. While it would be cool to make those extra things, I'm not, yeah, I think the $10,000 one's going to suit us the best. And being it that it's cheap like that, it would be easy to get rid of it later on down the line too, you know. So we drop in the front and it gets picked up out the back. Find a cheaper spot to put it without doing too much. I don't think it dug in too much anywhere. That should be pretty cool, I reckon. Get ourselves a light there because it looks rather darkish. And these are the things that, you know, we can get rid of them later too. It's 10 grand and it's good. By the time we process a few trees through that, sell some furniture, make some money from wood chips, it's going to be all paid for tenfold, you know what I mean? Alright, I might do this one off camera and we'll jump back and sort out the rest of the junk. Oh, there we go. Oh, wrong button. Let's go. That's the last of it, so we'll go and dump this old fella over here. I chopped down a couple of trees while I got bored going back and forth, so I jumped off for a minute and cut a couple of trees. And I was trying to measure out the timber using the coordinates instead of like a log. Not 100%, but like that works, which is great. So we'll go down here, we'll jump on the maroon tractor, the old Fiat. Put the timber trailer on. And I think we'll put 2 trees in there for now and we'll see how that goes through. I don't know how much it holds, I don't know how fast it is, but I figure let's give it a shot. We've got plenty of trees, so if we cut down a couple every day and throw them in, it's just another income to help us expand. Oh, I didn't want that to happen. Why is it not picking up the trailer? What did we do wrong? Oh, the bloody thing's on back to front, that's why. But wait, it's picked it up by that little hook. Not the 3-point. Didn't even notice. All the lights and everything was still working, so it didn't stand out to me. Alright, now we'll try it again. Better. Yeah, so this way is not really idiot proof or perfection in any way, shape or form. I brought that log over just to test, so I cut one here before. 7.1, so you just come down here and you look at your digits. The middle ones are moving the way we're going this way, so we're 1137. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cut it about here and see what happens. .2 meters, that didn't work to plan at all. 44, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I don't think I'm going deadly straight with the coordinates, so there you go, 7.9. So that's not, it's not perfect, but it works. Like if I'm going dead straight this way, the 7 meters will definitely be good. Doing angles like this, you can see both lots of numbers moving, so it's probably not as foolproof that way. But if you're in a pinch, it's gonna work for you. So we'll get these 2 trees. I think they'd be about 15 meters each, maybe a little bit more. It's a good start. I don't want to go and cut down heaps of trees and overload the or even just load up the firewood, sorry, the sawmill. That might be hopelessly fast, it could be hopeless. I've never had it before, so I just don't like having mods in the game that, or in these sorts of games that run super fast, like doing 3 months worth of stuff in a month. Because it just feels like you're always chasing your tail, trying to keep it stocked up. And you know, to make planks and desks, and there's days, if not weeks, of drying the timber and processing the timber and staining it. So you don't want to be running through 100,000 litres in a day. And there is some sawmills that do it. I've used one, it was quite the challenge actually. When I done No Man's Land, it was just so hard. You put 80,000 litres of timber in a day and it's gone. A lot of trees. Personally, I like the slower ones. It just makes it a bit more realistic-ish, as Clutch would say. Let's try that out. ton there, but there'd be a couple of ton, but I don't know. Not a whole heap, a whole lot. We're going to find out anyway when we dump it. It'll give us a total. What I mean. Plus we get some wood chips out of it. You know, we can sell them. That's a byproduct. That's the best thing about this game now. There's so many different mods and different ways of doing what you want to do. You know, grass, silage, trees. And some of these mods used to be 80, 90, 100,000. Now you know, you get these little farm ones for 10 grand and 20 grand at this. I don't know. Personally, I think it's cool. Right, so what are we going to get? 6,000. I thought we were going to get that. Where's our little thingy chuggy? Turn this light on if we can. Oh, maybe I put the automatic one up there by accident. Oh, there it is. This one. I'm pressing the wrong one. So we got. Let's do planks. And furniture maybe, hey? We'll try that out. I mean, we're not going to get a lot of either. Because there's only 6,000 litres, but that is where we're going to leave this episode. Thank you for watching. We'll come back tomorrow and we'll check out and see how we go with our new edition. And we'll see you back here on the next one. Keep safe and have a good day.